Gemini, I hope that you're doing well today. Welcome to your reading. So today I'll be looking into what you can expect to happen next in love. So let's go right into it, Gemini. So please show me, Spirit, what could Gemini expect to happen next in love? Okay. So I'm definitely seeing that things are going to get moving for you in terms of love and romance, Gemini. Okay, I do see things, flowing nicely. I do see things progressing for you in terms of love. And ultimately, I do see that you'll basically meet someone who will provide you with a lot of happiness, a lot of stability, and a lot of abundance as well. I do get the sense that you will meet someone who is very charming, very attractive, and just someone who can really connect well with your emotional needs, and someone who is very respectful of your boundaries, right? I am getting the sense that you may have been dealing with people who aren't as respectful with your boundaries, right? And I do feel like you've dealt with lovers who have been very cold, very distant, right? And have caused you a lot of emotional pain and heartbreak, okay? I feel that you've been involved with people who've caused you a lot of confusion, right? People who haven't really, given you answers or made you feel safe or assured. I see that you've been involved with people who make you perhaps feel anxiety or a lot of fear, people who make you question your worth, right? It seems that you haven't really got that love and care and attention from people. It's like you've been longing for that from people, right? And I do see you undergoing this big shift, right? I do feel that you will start to attract people who are a bit more caring, people who are more emotionally attuned to you, people who are more emotionally connected to you, and people who have your best interests at heart. One thing I'm seeing that you perhaps need to be careful of, Gemini, is trusting people too much right now, okay? Or putting other people on a pedestal, right, before yourself, okay? I feel that you perhaps need to put yourself on a pedestal first and put your own needs first, right, before other people's, okay? Before you can attract this love in. Because I'm getting the sense that you may have this... I do feel that you have a tendency to feel like other people are better than you. I'm getting the sense that you're just not a self-involved person at all, right? And I am getting the sense that I do feel that you are a very giving person, you're a very caring person, and I do feel that you have a tendency to notice your flaws a lot, okay? Right, we all have flaws, right? That's not me, criticizing you. But it's like you hyper focus on your flaws, right? But then you look at other people and you see them as so great and wonderful and see all their wonderful attributes, right? And it's like you don't always look at people's flaws. I feel like you generally see the best in people, right? But you see the worst in yourself, okay? And I feel that you sometimes put other people's opinion or their way of thinking above your own, right? It's like sometimes you don't see your worth, okay? And I feel that this is what could be attracting people who perhaps, are somewhat cold or distant or emotionally dismissive of you, because it's like you're seeing the best in people, but you're not seeing like people's more negative attributes, right? So I do feel like you kind of need to bring that into balance a bit, right? You need to start to really judge people, like in their entirety, like based on like their flaws. Like we all have flaws, right? But and also their like positive attributes, right? And you need to think to yourself, okay, do I like this person? Like, don't worry about what they think of you. Like, just ask yourself, do I like them? Like, is there any red flags here, right? And focus more on like their flaws, and don't put other people on a pedestal so much, because once you're like more observant of this, okay, that is when you'll start to detract like the more like self-involved, like emotionally dismissive, and perhaps even cold-hearted people, right? And that is where and then you'll start to notice when someone is like more caring and kind and open-hearted, and just in generally more in touch with your feelings, okay? And naturally, I feel like that is when you're going to attract this relationship in with this, you know, kind, caring person, right? Okay, so let's get some more oracle cards for you, Gemini. So, let's see. Oh my gosh. Passion. Okay. What can you expect in love, Gemini? Yeah, okay. So yeah, I am getting the sense that you're sort of letting people like kind of fool you into thinking they're so wonderful and great, and it's like you may like sort of be attracted to people who try and present like the best version of themselves, people who like hype themselves up a lot, right? But that's not necessarily true to who they are, and that doesn't necessarily mean that they're a genuine person and that they can truly connect with you. And I do feel that, okay, I'm going to be honest with you, I do feel that you maybe need to be more willing to walk away from people who are acting like in a cold, distant manner towards you, or people who, you know, don't treat you with the care and respect you deserve, okay? Because like I said, I do feel like you may have that tendency to take that like on you. You may think, oh yeah, it's a me problem, not a them problem, but you need to start thinking to yourself, okay, like, is this really a me problem, or is this a them problem, right? And it's like, you may even have this temptation. If, for example, I see like people, I do see that people could have a tendency, like lovers, people, perhaps lovers you've been involved with in the past, they could have a tendency to criticize you, or like just kind of make you feel badly about yourself. And it's like you may have a temptation to want to change yourself for these people who are critical of you. But I feel that instead of like taking that on, or like trying to fix yourself, so to speak, or like take on their criticism, I feel that, you know, if someone's making you feel badly like that, I feel like it's important to like distance yourself from these sorts of people, because I don't think there's anything for you to work on. I'm getting the message that if someone is saying stuff like this to you, it's not because there's anything wrong with you, it's more like a reflection of them and their issue. It's like they're projecting their own issues onto you, and you're taking that on, okay? And once you release these sorts of people, I do feel that you will, like I mentioned, I do feel like you'll attract someone who is a more supportive of you, someone who you need. I feel like you need to know your worth more. You need to know that there's like nothing wrong with you. There's nothing that you need to fix for anyone to like be a good partner. It's like you'll be like you'll be like a great partner for anyone to have, right? And I feel like you could provide a lot of support and love to someone, and someone is going to just appreciate you for that, and someone is going to absolutely love being with you, okay? And you need to know that before you attract this person in your life, right? And I do feel that it's very likely that this person you attract in, this new person, I feel that they're going to be, like I said, they're going to be a very supportive, loving, caring partner, and you'll be equals, okay? And there'll be a lot of equal give and take in this dynamic, right? And I do see that this relationship will progress to the next level, right? And that there'll be like a wedding, potentially, and an engagement, right? I am getting a message that it for you, it's going to feel really nice, like feeling very accepted for who you are by this person. It's just going to make you feel so loved and valued and cared for. And I feel that you'll start to understand your worth more. You'll start to understand that you deserve so much more, and you always have deserved so much more in love. So yeah, that is what I'm seeing for you here, Gemini. I really hope that this reading has been helpful and insightful for you. I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!